Welcome to Awakening You channel. We hope you found something here that sparked your interest and assists you in your awakening journey. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. It is such a rare event on earth to witness a human being truly embodying their soul. Many speak of the soul, write about it and tell stories of its virtues, but very few have allowed the dynamic presence of their soul nature to become their human identity. As we perceive the vast and unlimited nature of your soul, we honor this transition that is occurring on earth. A time when many would experience their soul nature descending into their life and calling it a channeled message. Your human nature has been separated from this sacred link for so long that it feels threatened by the very presence of your divine nature. And yet this presence says to your personality, over and over again, "I love you just as you are." These words strike at the heart of the personality's wound, for many of you have never heard such sweet delights. As we approach a major shift in the consciousness of millions of humans, the opportunity to embody such a profound consciousness lies within your human nature. For the soul, your true identity will not force its presence upon your human self. Your personality must be willing to receive such a gift. And yet it continues to resist, lacking the trust that such a love is real. We have been focusing our attention for some time on this potential reunion between your soul and human nature. For it serves many aspects of yourself that are reuniting within your experience as a human being as well. You call them past lives, alternate selves, and your male and female nature. It leaves all of you feeling very vulnerable to simply trust in the energy or presence of love. It now asks if the resisting is truly fulfilling, then please continue. If not, would today not be a very good day to finally surrender to the presence of your true self? Will you, human personality, allow this new, cooperative relationship to unfold, or will you continue to insist on being in control? The soul clearly sees all of your personal and global dilemmas and as well offers endless opportunities and potentials for resolving these conflicts. If your mind was capable of perceiving the bigger picture, raising your consciousness would be a piece of cake. And how is that going, beloved friends? For the history of humanity weighs heavy on the shoulders of your mind, eons of embarrassment. For it knows full well that without its counterpart, it really hasn't a clue what to do with the mess humanity finds itself in. Let's explore the potential of allowing your soul to truly reside within every cell of your body. It looks at your present reality and simply says, "Fine, let's begin with who we are right now. Let me add my wisdom and insights to this life of ours, and together we will grow, change, and eventually trust that my love for life, all of life, is real." These are profound words for your human ears. Your human nature simply can't believe that something so beautiful as your soul would want to have a relationship with something so damaged and wounded. Our joy is to act as mediators between your human nature and soul, providing what you call spiritual tools for your personality to learn how to be on the receiving end of life. We understand that your personality has been on the receiving end of many unpleasant experiences and that its distrust is justifiable. We as well remind you that this very dilemma is very symbolic of the issues your galactic family is encountering, allowing yourself to be so vulnerable, so exposed without any viable proof that it is safe. Love will not force its presence into your life. You must be willing to receive it. The few that have embraced this reunion, have had religions created based in part on their lives. But the part that your religions fail to emphasize is the basic truth that this love is the birthright of every human being. You don't have to earn it. It freely offers itself when you learn to lower your emotional shields and absorb the life-affirming presence in every cell of your body. For those who are reading these words, now is that time on earth. Allowing love into your life, from all of life, is your quantum leap that begins with your human nature and soul. It matters not to us how you label fear. You can label fear as a past life, a fragment of your soul from another dimension. Label it as your mind or Lucifer itself. In the same manner, you label your soul, the angelic kingdom, and your divinity as all being love. We prefer to keep it simple and not allow your mind to spin yet another story around this issue. And so we call fear your personality and have for years invited you to simply feel it to be but a small child that has experienced the pain of love being withheld. Embracing, acknowledging the presence of fear, allows fear to experience love. This is a grand transformation that not only changes your life but all of life. Such is the power of love, and the resistance of any reality, within and without, that is polarized. As you always do whenever we proclaim these truths, you want to know how do we surrender to the dynamic presence of our soul and not call it channeling. Our service to humanity is to teach each of you how to be in receivership. How it feels when you are not. For without the presence of your soul fully connected to your body, it is but a dream. Experiencing your soul nature is not a far-fetched hope or desire. We will however agree with all of you that accepting and maintaining a conscious relationship between these apparent opposites is the most challenging experience you can encounter as a human. The resistance to being loved is so entrenched that many feel they are losing touch with reality when their soul does make itself known. We would say that is the perfect time to gather with friends and to celebrate feeling life supporting you. When each of you learns to make peace between these different and valid aspects of yourself, you then carry within you potent tools for working with the divisions that separate you from your family, neighbors, communities, countries, and the planet itself. We ask again, have you had enough personality, or must you embarrass yourself yet another day, resisting a relationship that freely offers itself and is willing to assume complete responsibility for this human life just as you are today? Are you ready to surrender? Or will tomorrow be another day of more drama or trauma to feed the lack of love that supports the broken heart of humanity? This is a profound opportunity to experience the authentic nature of love as your soul knows it to be, to claim this presence to be your new identity in relationship with your human nature. Many of you believe it must only be the unconditional part of you that inherits this earth. Beloveds, it is the marriage between the conditioned past and your unlimited consciousness that miraculously gives Christ consciousness something to anchor into. For is that consciousness not all about unity? Uniting the fragment selves, your past experiences, and the cells in your body allows for a frequency of energy to support the evolving nature of your own biology. We remind you, your biology is always the last to experience what you have put in place. Can you also allow your body the time to adjust to the dynamic presence of your soul? Many of your cells have supported the consciousness of your conditioned past, your attack and defend mode. Many of you have noticed that some of your cells respond to love in the same manner that some of your world leaders respond to peaceful agendas. Be patient, for those of you that are responding to this invitation from your own soul nature are at the very forefront of a dynamic change. We will continue to serve you by encouraging your human nature to practice the fine art of being in receivership. As each of you learn to feel the energetic presence of life coming to support you, our relationship between the physical human family and its angelic roots begins to meld into a cooperative family of love. Your heart yearns to feel this reunion, and it begins between your soul, mind, or personality, body, and spirit. It is time, dear family, for you are denying yourself the support of not just a singular soul but a grand family consciousness. The support that you lack from your human family is freely being shared from your non-physical counterparts. We love you more than you know, and the more you practice allowing all of life to love you back, you will grow into knowing that our love for you is but a reflection of your own love for yourself. Archangel Michael.